Now, and the future of aquatics in South Africa is very bright thanks to the likes of 15-year-old Zalika Methula. The bubbly teenager has been selected to represent South Africa at this year's FINA Diving World Junior Championships in the Ukraine. It takes place from the 2nd to the 9th of December. The tournament sees the likes of the USA, England, China and Canada participating. Zalika will be the first black South African female junior to participate at the showpiece, and she joins us now to talk more about her big achievement. Very good morning to you, Zalika. We're all so very proud of you. I know you started diving at age 9. Tell me what it is that you love so much about the sport, and also how much time do you spend actually practicing?
Well, I spend about 7 days a week for about 2 hours in the sport, and I started diving when I was 9, and I became more serious with the sport and started to recognize me as a diver. And with that grew my love for the sport. And it all began at my school, St. Mary's,
Yeah, so you're 15 years old. Tell me about some of your big achievements since you've taken up diving.
So I won the Sportswoman of the Year in 2019 at my school. And I also won the diver in my school and my age group.
All right, so now, Zalika, probably the biggest achievement so far is that you've booked a spot at the FINA World Junior Diving Championships. That's happening in the Ukraine. I mean, how did you manage to get that right? How tough was it to actually book your spot to the Ukraine?
To be honest, it was quite tough having to do double the competitions I normally do. So I normally do a women's competition and my age group competition. But obviously I had to do the trials. And I had to verse people that are also fighting for the same spot as me, and it can be really tough.
Yeah. So with COVID-19, Zalika, I'm just curious to know, what has it been like for you, trying to get as much practice in while dealing with the likes of COVID-19? Was it not too difficult? How bad was it?
It was quite bad. We had to take a break from diving last year, but now this year it's getting better now. We're doing diving every day. So it's not really affecting us that much.
Yeah, that's good that things are starting to look up a little bit. So it can't be very cheap, Zalika, going to the Ukraine. And I know you need to go with your brother, your coach as well. Talk to me about how South Africans can maybe try and help you to, to make sure that your dream does come true.
Well, going into an overseas competition, I knew it would be expensive. And I'm truly grateful for everyone who has contributed into accomplishing my dreams.
Yeah.
My mom has put together a crowdfunding called Baku Bang, I think. Baku something. And all the information is there under my name.
Yeah. It's called Bakabari, Zalika, and hopefully we will get some donations so that you can make that so that you can make that trip to the Ukraine. So between now and December, when you leave for the Ukraine, what do you need to do? How much practicing do you need to get in?
Quite a lot. I mean, I'm writing exams soon, so it will be quite tough having to study and manage my diving time also, but yeah.
Yeah, but I actually want to ask that. That's my last question for you. What are some of the goals that you have? I know you are heading to Ukraine for the World Championships, but after that, what do you want to see yourself doing? How far do you want to go with your diving?
Well, my biggest dream is to represent my country at the Olympics and various overseas events. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Zalika. Of course, we're all behind you, and we're rooting for you for the World Championships in the Ukraine. Good luck. That was Zalika Methula, an aspiring South African diver. All right. That's